Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Landskrona Petanque. And tonight we will be playing a game of 10, as like every Wednesday evening here in Landskrona. And we are just about to start up the first match for the evening. As usual, we will be following the game that will be played closest to the camera, and usually that will be a double game, so one shooter and one pointer in each team. Okay, we can see the contestants lining up now. Not sure who will be playing which, but we will see as it starts. They've just started to coin single. Choose who will begin the game. Okay, they have started the game, it seems. Start the clock then. Get the results up. The Boule has been thrown from team number 1, pointer. And the courgette is approximately 7.5 meters. We can see that the Boule from the pointer of team 2 is closer. Team 1 points. Doesn't quite make it there. Third attempt for the pointer. Maybe. Can be close enough for the point. Yep. You see a shot. No. He will point. But he hits the opposition's Boule, making it a little bit better. They're discussing if they should shoot it in this point in the game, but of course they are a little bit... don't have so many Boules left. Still, the attempt to shoot misfires unfortunately, and he hits his own Boule. So team 2 now only has... team 1 now only has one Boule left to point. Goes out to the left. So team 1 will have a hard time here, since team 2 can point many if they just can manage to get it into the path straight ahead. Seems like the pointer of team 2 didn't manage quite as good as with her first Boule, and at this point maybe two Boules inside. And with 2 Boules remaining, they try to shoot away for 1 point. And they try to point the last one. It's way too hard. Goes out. You can see it all the way there to the left. So maybe 2 points in the beginning for team 2. Yep, 2 points. They start team 2. Pointer throws it out to almost 9 meters. We'll make a close-up. As you can see, it ends up a little bit short and to the left. close to 70 centimeters from the courgette. Team 1 points. Oh, way off. Goes out to the right. The second boule may have ended up a little bit short. They are going to check on that. Yeah, too short. But it's in a good front position to become better, so maybe they will try to point it in. Hitting it. Yeah, manages. So they managed to get 2 points in. One that is really close to the courgette. They try to shoot from team 1. First one misses. Second one is also way off to the left, unfortunately. So, in that regard, they will have to try and protect so the team 1 doesn't get more points. Only one boule left and 2 points in for team number 1. And the last one doesn't quite manage to break, I think. So 2 points for team 1 at this time. And with an open side to the right, they may be able to get more points in. Ends up short. Would have needed a little bit more power. Still not bad. He forces that one in, pushes it in, so maybe they managed to get 2 points there. Maybe there's 4 points or 3 points. At least 3 points. Yeah. So if they're going to shoot something, it's in the front. But with only one boule left, it's a little bit critical to shoot at this time. Let's see if they opt to do that. No. They try to make a point. Goes out to the right. Same path. So I don't really know if they manage to get 3 points or 4 points. They will have to make a decision about that. Maybe they have managed to get 5 points. They're going down for measuring. Yeah, it seems they picked up the boules at least. We will see when they move the scoreboard how many points they managed to get in this round. Oh, courgette is out. Close to 9 meters again. Or maybe 9 meters actually. Good attempt. First one. Just short of to the right. 15 centimeters. And they have updated the score, so 4 points. 4 points in that round. A good score, good point from team 1, team 2. Team 1 shoots, ends up to the left a little bit. We'll try to make one new attempt. Yeah, it hits, but just makes a loose nudge on the side. And the Boule is in more or less same situation, except that it moved away from the caution net. So the pointer of team 1 continues to point, ends up to the left. At this point, at this time, of course, team 1 needs to protect as much as possible, so team 2 cannot manage to get more points. Yeah, that's good. Close. Good second Boule that hopefully will break some of the Boules from team 2 later on when they start to point. And that's also a very good position. It seems like team 1 has managed to pick up from the other team's Boules when playing, so okay, it seems like team 2 has changed pointer and shooter, so now the woman was shooting instead of the guy. Managed at least to have, I believe, 2 points. Can be. The round is over, so let's see if it's 2 or 1 point. Yeah, only 1 point for team 2. It's a lot of work for that point, but at least they managed to get it, which is the main thing. So as you can see, they have switched pointer and shooter in team 2. So he will now point. The Boule is out on 8.5 meters. And he points it really close to the coordinate, which will force team 1 to shoot straight from the batch. Short, bounces over. They will try and make one more attempt to shoot team number 2, team 2's Boule. Short again, bounces out to the right. The tendency on these courts is that it's quite varied hard and soft underneath, depending on how much gravel has been placed there. And we can see that it must be quite hard where they are playing. So the path of the bulls is not so easy to control unless you have the technique to control it. So at least Team 1 is continuing to try and break Team 2's closest bull, or at least attempt to get as many bulls as close as possible. And that was the last attempt from Team 1. And they will try and shoot the last bull placed by Team 1. Misses the first one, tries again, hits the second one, but also the courgette is hid behind one of Team 1's, probably. Unfortunately, last bull from the shooter bounces over and misses. So still continuing to shoot on that one. Last attempt, and once again the courgette is forced back, and of course Team 1's bull continues on, and actually it gives 2 points to Team 1 because of that. A little bit tragic result, but that's the way the game flows, especially if you're using your last bull to try and shoot, and it's really close to the courgette. You may never expect what will happen. So Team 1 throws again the courgette out, and 9.5 meters. The first attempt is way short, actually a little bit more than 1 meter. So Team 2 shouldn't have a problem to get one closer, but they actually do. It goes out to the right. The second attempt is better though, and gets closer. Still is missing close to half a meter to the bull and the courgette, so it shouldn't be so hard to try and point a better one. Still, it's not easy, and from this view I cannot actually judge which bull is closest. Is it Team 1's or Team 2's? They are a little bit uncertain themselves, so they are going to measure just to be certain. Yeah, it seems like Team 2's is in the lead still, so Team 1 will need to continue and attempt to get the bull closer. Team 1 points, and similar to the performance before, it goes out to the right, short. Oh, as you can see, that bull hit something really hard and went straight out and is dead. It is, this court can be quite unforgiving if you don't have technique or knowledge of where to put your bulls. And with one last attempt from Team 1, they need to get a really good bull in. or at least try to block so that Team 2 cannot get more points. Falls in, and hits in the forward. At least it was their own bull, but still that one is a little bit out of play. And the left side to center should be free to point on for Team 2. Goes out to the left. Well, in some awkward kind of way she manages to get it in. If there is a point, I don't know, second attempt is short, and Team 2 has one more attempt to get some bulls in. And of course she hits the opposition's bull, and I believe that Team 1 managed to catch 1 point again. Well, it's like once the saying goes, if you cannot do it yourself, you have to count on the opposition to help you. And by doing this, they managed to score 1 more point, even though they were in a quite awful shape after that round. So Team 1 has thrown the coordinate out, and it's about 8 to 8.5 meters. Goes out to the left. Team 2 is way better in front, and it seems like Team 1 will attempt a shot to remove the threat. Short, hits it on the down when it goes down, but it's too weak to make an effect. They continue to try and point. Still didn't manage to get closer. 2 bulls left for Team 1. Goes out to the left. A little bit poor attempt. Manages to hit some soft spots. Well, it can be mixed quite a lot. Soft or hard on the surface. Well, his last attempt goes out to the left, but at least it's the best by Team 1. Team 2 trying to shoot away, removing as many bulls as possible in the front, I'm guessing. Can be risky. Well, I wonder what they're thinking, how they should approach this situation. If they're going to shoot more bulls, or at least they need to start to make some plan to get bulls in for more points. Yes, they managed to get the last one in, and they could have 2 or 3. They removed 3 bulls. They may have more in Let's see. So 3 points pushes them up to 6. Still Team 1 in the lead, leading by 1 point over Team 2. A good round for Team 2 that manages to get back what they have lost in the game so far. So the bull is out. 8 meters. The pointer puts it out to the left. Team 1 tries to point and does a good job. Hits the courgette and forces, of course, Team 2 to try and shoot. Good hit from Team 2. Shooter pushes it out. Courgette is following, but it is not dead. Makes it a little bit more risky when the courgette is so close to the deadline. Team 2 seems like they managed to get a bull closer. Yeah, one is closer. Attempt goes out to the left. Sorry about that. Some person is also practicing on the court that is closer to the camera, so we may end up seeing him in the shot a couple of times. Anyway, Team 1 is still trying to get the bull closer than Team 2, and it so far has proven not good enough. So, Team 2 is out of bulls, and the Team 1 now has a position to get more points in. Looks like Team 2 has 3 bulls left to point. Oh, too hard. Makes it all the way out to the sideline. Second attempt is also way too hard and is dead. They have to be careful. And last attempt hits forward bull, making it only like 1 point for Team 2. Can it be? Or Team 1? It's a close call. having problem measuring the bull, or rather reading the tape with the numbers. Yep, 1 point for team 1. And team 1 has placed the coordinates 8.5 meters. And the first point is good enough. Puts it just ahead of the coordinate, forcing team 2 to attempt to shoot it away. The first attempt was failed, and it doesn't seem like they will try and shoot again, so they will try and point. Ends up short. Second attempt hits team 1's. They try to shoot it away, but the shooter in team 2 has a tendency to be short on her shots, so she hits actually a bull in front. Yeah, they're still trying hard to get the bull in. Seems they have a problem to point their bulls, team 2. And they are out of bulls, so now team 1 has a good position again to get more points in. On the right side, center and right side. Oh, just short. And that attempt went out to the right and is not in the game. Well, 3 bulls left for team 1 to attempt to get more points in. It's a little bit bad situation. At least they have their own bull just in front of the coordinate, so they might attempt to point that one in, but at the same time, why not attempt a shot on the 2 left bulls? Just get them away, or in an attempt they can stop on them also, of course. In this way they are just wasting the bulls trying to get closer, and it's not much they have to score on. It seems they have made up their mind to try and point better, so well, their bulls are going out to the right and are not in play. And the last attempt goes out to the left, making it only 1 point for team 1. A little bit bad choice in gameplay when they clearly had a good chance with many bulls remaining to try and or why not just try and attempt a shot on the coordinate. Could also have been a good option, just to change the position so it's for a more favorable position, or get the coordinate out for 3 points. Well, it wasn't to happen. Coordinate is out again by team 1, and team 1's pointer has put the first bull 0.5 meter just ahead of the bull, the courgette. Team 2 manages to get one closer. So Team 1 points once again. Pushes their own bull in. Team 2 has to try and shoot it away. First attempt was second attempt is short and hits on the bull's head, but it doesn't change the fact that Team 1 still has the leading bull. And they continue, Team 2, to try and get some more bulls, to try and prevent Team 1 from getting too much of the action when they get their gameplay back. But at least they have a lot of bulls to play here, and they should be able to clear out the bulls just ahead, instead of trying to point like it seems they are doing. Yep. They try to point and it goes out way to the right, almost dead. Clearly this is a situation again where they should have opted to attempt a shot instead of trying to point in a very awkward situation. Well, one bull remaining, and I don't see that it will change anything. Just 1 point again for Team 1. Pushes them in the lead, leading by 4 points. But still, it's a similar situation like before. Courgette is in 7.5 meters. And Team 1 is playing. They point it close to the courgette, just to the right. This is what have made the difference so far in this game, that Team 1 manages to get a good first, more opportunities to get a good first point, and that forces Team 2 to try and either shoot or attempt to put a point closer, which they have failed in most cases to do. So far made 2 attempts, and at this point they attempt a shot, shooting their own, clearing it out, and then they make 1 more point. To try and remedy the situation they have put themselves in. Well, at least they get 2 bulls, second or third bull that is close, but I wouldn't say a threat for Team 1 to get more points. And they have 5 bulls left, and they require 2 more points. It shouldn't be a problem. Of course, that is easy to say and more harder to perform. First attempt goes way hard. They need to be a little bit more gentle. Second attempt is there, but at this point it should be a better chance to shoot out to the left. They continue to attempt to point. Also that one goes out to the left. Yeah, I cannot clearly say if they have 1 or 2 points, but it's a delicate situation now that they don't have so many bulls left to play. Hits the forward bull there. don't think it has power enough to move it so much out of position. And his last attempt goes out to the right, and it's not in play. Is it 2 points or just 1? 2 points. So they actually had a situation where they could point to escape, but they didn't manage to get it all the way. Still, 12-6. Team 1 continues to lead. And the courgette is out close to 9 meters. And once again, as you can see, the pointer of Team 1 makes a good point. Shooter misses first attempt. And of course they have to remove this one. This number is the 13. They manage to shoot the courgette. Takes it out of position, making it more of a position to try and score. Close the Boule, but first one goes out. It's not to play. Second one goes out to the left. It's not even in the camera, but it goes way out to the left and more than 1 meter. Last attempt for the pointer of Team 2 manages to get in, so Team 1 needs to try and push on, either getting their own Boule in the forward in, or just pointing normally. They have to be gentle, of course, so that they don't waste their Boules going out. Gentle approach was working wonders there, and they have the point again to the right. And Team 2 tries to continue and get the pool closer, but they don't manage, and the match is over actually. Well, what can we say about this game? It was another big question of good play. Only thing that was steady in this game was actually that Team 1 manages to get their first Boule, pointing Boule, in a good position. And then it was general mistakes that they didn't manage to point so good after that, both teams. And shooting was not so good either. Still, Team 1 manages to get 13 against Team 2. And we will have a break here, and we will continue this recording when the next round starts. So please watch the next episode. In this series we will have 3 games played, so this is episode 1 of 3. So stay tuned, see you soon.